I was asked to introduce the speaker for our next workshop here. The guy that you're about to hear is an awesome guy. Really good friend of mine. I've had the privilege of working with him at Anaheim Youth Day and my own home parish. He has tremendous faith, and he's just an all-around amazing man of God. So please give the warmest and the loudest round of applause for my good friend Joe here.
The job that I had when I first got married, I was making the most money that I'd ever made in my life, and I was the most miserable.
Stuck in a dizzy dance again. I need to stop and rearrange. Enough of tired conversations. I need to locate more than strangers. Tell me who I am. I may be a stranger, so hard to let me in, but I'll show you a love that never ends. When you believe in me, I'll show you how this world can be. When you can see far beyond your share the love with someone else.
I grew up Catholic. My parents always made it a priority to make sure that my brother, sister, and I went to Catholic school, and we always went to Mass together. Those seeds that my parents planted in me at such an early age really set a strong foundation for who I am today. I've always been a dreamer. When I was a kid, there were only two things I knew that I wanted out of life. I wanted to become a professional baseball player and attend the University of Notre Dame. I never signed a big league contract, and my degree came from Cal State Northridge, but my dreams keep getting bigger as the years pass. My biggest dream is that I may be able to share my story of my faith journey to as many people as I can, and hopefully help them realize the potential they have to live a happy, God-centered life.
Inside yourself, share the love with someone else.
Church has always been a special place for me. So many of my memories as a child, adolescent, and adult revolve around my home parish of St. Julie's Billiard. I was not excited to move to Newbury Park in 1993 since it was my third city I had lived in 2 years, but it didn't take very long for me to become comfortable in my new church. It wasn't until my confirmation that I truly fell in love with the church and all that it has to offer. Something very unique transformed me after my Confirmation 2 retreat. I became a whole new person and couldn't get enough of the church. It was that experience that fueled my passion for Christian community service as I began to get involved with as many activities as possible. Ministries such as Helping Hands, the Winter Shelter, our Mission Outreach Program, and the Knights of Columbus formed me and truly taught me that we are all servants, God's people. I had been a confirmation catechist and a volunteer with youth ministry for 13 years before God led me to a paid position as youth minister at Holy Cross Catholic Church. It was my experience at Holy Cross that led me to become a public speaker. The lessons and relationships that I gained gave me a new sense of confidence and a reinvigorated relationship with Christ, which fuels my passion to spread God's word.
When you believe inside yourself, share the love with someone else.
I've been so blessed with the gifts that God has given me, and I fully intend to use them to help others find their gifts as well. I try to design my workshops around 3 key elements. Firstly, around your gifts. Second, in what ways do you make yourself present to the Lord? How do you show up? And finally, in what ways do you communicate with others? But most importantly, in what ways do you communicate with God?
I can feel you in the darkness, I can see you in the shadows, watching over from a distance, guiding me on to tomorrow. Ever gentle is your way, Lord, as you lead me on my journey, one day closer to you. I see you, I see you.
When my time on earth is past, I want to say that I did absolutely everything in my power to leave the world a better place than the world that I entered into. Through my experiences and the gifts that God has given me, I only know how to transform this world in one way: to share God's love with everyone.
I see you. I see you. I see you. When the shadow crosses over, I can feel you here with me. All my fears are relieved. All it takes is time for my mind to conceive what's true. In me I see you. I can feel you in the darkness, I can see you in the shadows, watching over from a distance, guiding me on to tomorrow. Ever gentle is your way, Lord, as you lead me on my journey, one day closer to you. I see you.